I am at Beaverbrook in Leatherhead, Surrey. This is one of 5 countryside hotels that I'm exploring around the UK. This one is amazing. Not only am I gonna tell you my favorite aspect of this hotel, but also which category it fits into at the end. It does have a spa, a golf course. I'm not sure if guests are allowed to use it. We will cover that. But if the walls could talk in the hotel, there would be so much to say, so many interesting stories. Let's dive in and see if we can uncover every single aspect in this full hotel tour. I know you're probably wondering what this cave thing is behind me. I am gonna find out. This is not my room, by the way. And of course, we will discover if this is your hotel. Beaverbrook is nestled in the Surrey Hills, an hour's drive south of London. This massive estate has 4 separate areas guests can stay. For now, we're going to start with the house, where reception is, and the staff were eagerly waiting to greet me and tell me all about the estate. They were also surprisingly thrilled to be in my video.
I'm going to be on television. Okay.
Here's a little microphone.
Okay.
So what is your name?
Michael.
Michael, and your favorite part of the hotel?
Just because my favourite part of the hotel is actually the Garden House restaurant.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about
Just the history of the house, which is fascinating when you think it was just one person's country house.
Amazing.
And all the guests and the people who used to come and stay here, they must have had some great parties.
Yeah. Would
For
you
sure.
love to do the honors talking about the logo?
I can do, yeah.
Okay.
So the reason we have the Spitfire logo is that the clue's in the name. This is Lord Beaverbrook's was Lord Beaverbrook's country home. He was a very good friend to Winston Churchill, and during the war, he was the Minister for Aircraft and Munitions Manufacture. So very responsible for turning out more and more Spitfires when we needed them in the Battle of Britain.
Oh, that's so amazing.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Not at all. I'll send you my invoice later.
Yeah. I was gonna bankrupt me, I'm sure. You're so knowledgeable. The house was built in 1866, but Beaverbrook bought the home in 1910. He had many famous friends who visited, and their pictures are displayed here. I'll reveal who they are during the tour. What I love about this room was the fabric wallpaper and the delicious welcome drink. I just couldn't get enough. Beaverbrook was Canadian by birth, and at the time he was a newspaper baron who owned papers that still exist today, the Daily Express and the Evening Standard. And this is the lovely welcome treat. Coconut-y, chocolatey. This is addicting. The piano is covered in historic photos relating to the estate, but a couple years ago, Paul McCartney was in the restaurant and saw the piano on his way out and started playing. I'm really excited to show you the Elizabeth Taylor suite upstairs. She was an American actress who apparently used to stay in this room. Rooms in the house start from £900, but this suite starts from $1,800 and features a double shower head and amazing views of the hot air balloon dining. It's a fine dining experience I will share with you near the end. The house has 18 bedrooms, but I'm not staying here. Out of the 4 places to stay, I'll be in the newer area called The Village. But before we get to that, let me show you more of the house. The hotel is approaching its 10th anniversary. It actually sat derelict for quite a long time, so it's nice to see it flourishing while respecting so much of the history it holds. So this room was the room Mrs. Beaverbrook used to paint in because of all the bright natural light that used to flood into this room. And you can see it just with the bay windows. I really want to steal more of those chocolate coconut desserts, but I need to save room for dinner because I'm going to try the Italian restaurant. I'm really excited about that. I also saw that there was a kids playground, so trying to get a feel of what category this could be, if it's luxurious, romantic, family friendly. Once I get a grasp and try the food, I'll know a little bit more. This is Michael giving me a history tour. Oh, yeah.
Behind that panel, it's shut now and you can't get through it.
Secret room.
There was a secret escape room built for when, during the war, when Churchill or Beaverbrook were here, just in case the Nazis came to try them.
See, no one would know this. Even if you were staying here, you would never know that this used to be a secret room. That is so cool. The dining room restaurant is a Japanese grill headed by Wojciech Papał, who worked for Gordon Ramsay and Noma and then was deputy chef at Yashin, a popular London sushi spot. I'm not showing you the food and drinks here quite yet because the private hot air balloon experience is also an extension of this Japanese grill, serving a set menu that I will show you later on. Further from the dining room, you'll find one of the larger private event and dining rooms in a standalone building called the Orangery. Orangeries are really similar to greenhouses and are used to grow citrus trees and plants more sensitive to the cold. These became popular in the 17th century, not just as a way to grow exotic food, but as a symbol of wealth, which Lord Beaverbrook definitely had. Wow, this is a really lovely meeting space and event space. It's really bright, airy. You actually would come here and not feel like you're in a meeting because the decor is really relaxed. And another private dining area is the WildKitchen, an open-air tent perched on the hillside. This unique chef's table experience is available year-round for up to 24 guests. The most exciting way to dine at the WildKitchen is embarking on a full-day experience starting with Bear Grylls Survival Academy. Conquer nature's elements in eccentric team-building activities that may spike your adrenaline. You will be rewarded with a lovely meal and a long-lasting team bond. Back inside the house, right off of the reception, is a door to the UK's first residential movie theater. Lord Beaverbrook also used it as an entertainment room. The lobby piano would actually be in here, with everyone sitting around watching Charlie Chaplin play, and it looks like they have some good movie choices. This is great. I could stay here all day. So, the cool facts about this room. This is all original wood paneling, and these are original light fixtures. They were a gift from the Empire State Building. I haven't shown you my favorite part of the house yet, but don't worry, we will be back later. For now, let's step back into reception because my room is ready, and I want to know what else the staff will love about Beaverbrook.
My favorite part actually about this hotel is specifically the buggies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I love the buggies. And I'm not someone who can regularly do it because I'm behind the desk all the time. But every opportunity I have to go out there, I'll be in a buggy.
Good for you.
I love the buggies.
They are so fun.
They're amazing.
They are.
That's my favorite.
Drive, it's terrifying.
Yeah, you want to see me drive?
To get around the estate, the staff will drive you in buggies or golf carts.
So that's the coach house where the spa is and the swimming pools.
We are off to the coach house bedrooms. These start from £1,000 and have private access to the spa. The coach house is popular among families because of the interconnecting rooms and separated living room and bedroom spaces. I'm staying in the village and definitely need a buggy to get there, but the cool thing is I can get my own private golf cart and drive myself around. Guests can only drive their own buggy if they're staying in the village. Oh, this is cute. The village is the other popular location for families, but as someone who is coming without kids, I still thought this was a nice place for couples or individuals. The rooms are more colorful, but still romantic and peaceful. I never heard any children while I was in my room. So this is cute, and this was built a year and a half ago?
Yeah, December 23, I think it.
The village used to be staff quarters for Lord Beaverbrook, but I guarantee you won't feel like you're in staff quarters anymore. Oh wow, this is really nice. And how many rooms are out here?
There's 21 rooms in the village.
21. Okay. Everything is so colorful and kind of it's a bit more whimsical than the garden house rooms. The garden house is a bit more rustic and country, and this is a bit more vibrant and fun. Oh, this chair is very comfortable. You could easily sit here and read a book for sure. It is gonna be so tough with these categories, you guys. I need to go around and do some more digging, but I guess from what I've heard, the golf course is only for members. So guests staying here can't even play golf unless they're a member or know a member. It's probably one of the snazziest golf courses you can think of. This is where elite sports people and celebrities come to play because they know they're not going to get hounded by anyone because the membership is so expensive. Okay, let's show you the slipper reveal. Quite thick. After seeing the main house and the rooms, I am so excited to see the spa because I have no clue what it's like. They also offer family suites and rooms with outdoor patios. You'll find bikes and games here. Also, guests will have breakfast in the area they are staying in. So guests staying in the main house will have breakfast in the dining room. Garden house guests will have breakfast in the Italian restaurant. And breakfast for village guests will be served at Mrs. Beaton's, an all-day dining British restaurant. I'll show you what the breakfast looks like tomorrow, but for now, let's go back and get my own buggy. Okay, I'm getting buggy 8. And by the way, the grounds are almost 500 acres. Oh my gosh.
So we got buggy 8 over here for you.
Here it is.
With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, I did quote Spider-Man.
Do you mind if I film you?
You're totally fine. I'm more than fine.
Okay, it'll make my video more beautiful.
Stop it. Let me first get a haircut and a shave, and then can't do much about the face. You know, what we can control, we try to. So yeah, with the buggies, because they're electric based, we put them on charge. So don't worry about putting them on charge yourself. Jump in here, I'll just show you in terms of how we set up things for the drive. Buggies, you have a physical map and then one up top over here on the display.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's so nice.
So hopefully the steering wheel is on the right side for you and it feels a bit like home.
I actually live here, so I'm used to driving on this side of the road. But
brilliant.
Yes.
Well, that's a thumbnail already.
I know. And not to like, I don't know how to make this sound not pretentious, but to put you at ease. Yeah. I grew up stealing my parents' golf cart. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So
I have experience.
Feel free to let me know when to stop talking. Now with R, it will make a noise.
Okay.
So you know you're in reverse.
It's like that.
Exactly, yeah. That annoying sound that someone's flatlining. Pretty much like my life right now. Please don't go down that way because it is the car route. These are GPS-based buggies. So it will switch off and you have a brilliant leg workout. I believe that's about it. You've also got your signals and your horn over here. To test that out for me and check that they are all working.
Okay, which one first?
Either or, I really don't So
That worked.
you're not awake, definitely on it.
Oh my God, that is so aggressive. That's the most like, welcome to Beaverbrook. With a golf cart in hand, I feel unstoppable. Some may even say I'm riding dirty. The magnificent outdoor terrace leads to a glamorous Art Deco space suitable for the Great Gatsby. The bar was named after Beaverbrook's creative director. Sir Frank had decorated the property with rare art and historic treasures. The walls are covered in copies of Marianne North's botanical paintings, and her pieces were inspired by her time traveling during the 1800s. The originals are actually in Kew Gardens Museum. Sir Frank's bar consists of lighter options such as Japanese-inspired tacos, and they also have a large selection of tipples. Beaverbrook also offers a 90-minute cocktail masterclass or a wine tasting with the head sommelier who has over 30 years experience. Situated on the edge of the North Downs, the terrace has expansive views of the Surrey Hills. It's a lovely spot to sit with a drink in the summer, but they don't let the space go to waste in the winter. Beaverbrook turns the pond into an ice skating rink. As you ascend lower in the garden, there are more pristine walking paths perfect for taking in the moment, unless you are filming yourself with a drone and the wind picks up and carries it away. Remember that grotto I was standing next to in the beginning of the video? It's a symbol of love. Lord Beaverbrook gifted it to his wife Marcia Atkin because she loved seashells and the Greek mythical story of Arethusa, which is interesting because Arethusa was a beautiful nymph, happy doing her own thing, but the river god Atheus was a stage 5 clinger who was pursuing her, and she literally had to turn herself into a fountain to escape him. I also question if this gift was really bought for Lord Beaverbrook himself, because I can definitely see a guy saying, I want a grotto. I cannot see a woman saying grottos are my love language. But of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Doesn't it look like a fairy tale? I forgot to mention that when I drove through, there were gates that you had to go through before you got to this property. And Joshua, who was manning the gate, was so sweet. He could tell when I rolled down my window, I was looking at a spider and that I didn't know would crawl through my car. And he goes, do you want me to get that for you? And I was like, oh, if you don't mind. And he just scoops up the spider that was on my car. And I was like, wow, I'm already impressed by the customer service here. But this amazing property is owned by 4 guys, and this is their baby. They also own Beaverbrook Townhouse in Chelsea, London. Well, London, but the neighborhood is Chelsea. So that is another place to explore as well. Going to the garden house. Take 2. Going to the garden house. It's a little rainy. Before I show you the room and garden restaurant, I want to show you the bar. The Robbins Bar is almost like a speakeasy because you can easily miss it, and it's a very quaint, almost secretive space where cocktails are inspired by the garden and are passed through this little hole in the wall. There are 11 rooms in the garden house which are botanical themed and have a more laid-back English countryside feel. These are popular among couples and those starting a family. The Garden House restaurant is Michael's favorite part of the hotel. It serves Anglo-Italian food that's locally sourced. I imagine some of the ingredients even come from the neighboring WildKitchen garden, which the interior design is inspired by. The head chef, Adam Sharp, changes the menu with the seasons, and I could not wait to eat dinner. The dinner was delicious, and soon it was time to take my buggy and drive back to the village. When I got back, turn down service had come. They have water next to the bed and a breakfast menu as well. Oh my gosh. Good night. While my coffee brews, I can show you the snacks and fridge items. On the top shelf, there is coconut water and electrolyte drinks. I'm excited to show you the breakfast at Mrs. Beaton's and explain who she is. You'll also see a little continental buffet setup. This is Mrs. Beaton's restaurant, and she was a prominent figure in the Victorian times who wrote a book on etiquette, and this dining placemat is all of her tips and tricks. So one of them is be careful to avoid the extremes of gluttony or over daintiness at the table. To eat enormously is disgusting. But if you eat too sparingly, your host may think that you despise his fare. And I think she would hate me because I'd probably have extremes bouts of gluttony. And number one is remove your gloves. They have Mrs. Beaton's book here, and it's massive. It's so interesting, so you can have a little look through. I love how you can even see the Spitfire logo in the coffee. You can also dine outside. Breakfast is included in the room rate. Here are some items from the buffet, but I'll show you the full English breakfast and the eggs and avocado toast. The outside dining area is right next to another space they have called the Writer's Block, and that's available for meetings and private events. Another guest who stayed here is Ian Fleming, who quoted, "Never say no to adventures." So it looks like I'm gonna have to show you some options. There are a few places kids can hang out, and they look so fun. This is a playground for younger kids and quite the workout for adults. It's a workout getting this footage. Okay, this is where I draw the line. I'm not going through there. Deeper in the woods is a treehouse and fort for older kids. There are also walking trails, a short, medium, long one. Don't worry if you didn't bring wellies or rain boots because Beaverbrook provides Wellington boots in a variety of sizes. Over the weekends and holidays, there's a kids club for ages 5 to 12 at an additional cost run by Sharky and George. Space is limited to 5 kids at a time, and it's really popular because they will do a lot of fun adventures like bug hunting and den building. And you know what else is magical? Santa comes on Christmas morning. The coach house holds the spa and pool area, a gift shop, a full gym, and the deli restaurant. The gift shop is a pretty nice size. The gym is located upstairs and they offer a lot of classes: yoga, tai chi, mobility, Pilates, strength, ballet bar, cross training, combat, sound baths, and meditation. I got changed to go in the spa. The changing rooms have a rustic, minimalist feel and muted color, which seems the complete opposite of the spa itself. Inspired by the estate's florals, the walls feature colorful ceramics. Custom stained glass windows help the space invite light and nature inside. Notice the water feature running down the steps. It feels like you're walking inside a life-size piece designed by Brian Clark. Walking up to some of the treatment rooms, you'll notice a really cozy lounge space. There is a sensorial signature treatment that helps awaken your true potential, and it aligns your body with its higher self for 600 pounds. The 60-minute massages and facials start from $180. The spa products are organic, and spa goers can also benefit from a hyperbaric oxygen chamber and seasonal IV vitamin infusions. I have 3 swimming pools to show you, but we'll come back when no guests are here. The Coach House Deli has everything you want after a spa session: superfood salads, cold-pressed juices, and heavenly pizzas made in a traditional stone pizza oven. The menu changes daily because many of the ingredients are picked right from the garden. I loved my coffee and pesto chicken wrap, and I have to mention the other numerous activities you can do here: tennis, fencing, paddle tennis, pickleball, falconry, and archery. But we don't have time for those right now because we need to get ready for the hot air balloon dining. Your Uber has arrived. These hot air balloons are actually getting hot air pumped into them, and you can hear them go on every once in a while, which kind of makes the experience a bit more real and fun. This is the what? Mange Bruges? This is, Amuse Bruges? What is that? Amuse Bouche. Just learned a new word. Amuse Bush. 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 Bouche. Amuse Bush. Bouge. Amuse Bouche. By the time I finish pronouncing this correctly, it's gonna be dark. It means a little taste, for a little like taste bud tease, and this is the crispy seaweed. Amuse bouche means mouth amuser. I'm not a huge seaweed fan, but it's almost like tempura seaweed, and I love tempura, so this is really good.
And then this is the sashimi platter. So we have 3 different types for you. We have bichu toro, which is medium fatty tuna. We take it a step further by dry aging in-house for about 10 days.
Wow.
Flavor there. And then we have the Hokkaido scallops. They're known to be some of the sweetest in the world. Lastly, your wild Alaskan prawn. Because each is so unique, I just recommend brushing the soy as opposed to dipping, because when you dip, you just get soy sauce.
That was the poshest thing I've ever done, brushing soy sauce on sushi. Wow.
And then to cleanse the palate, in our homemade beeswax bowls, grab an elderflower and vinaigrette dry salad, with yoga, edible flowers, pea shoots, and charred leaves.
Oh my gosh, I can smell the truffle from here, and this is their own beeswax made bowl. Unbelievable. The presentation and the quality of ingredients look amazing. This iconic cocktail is called the Spitfire Collins, and that's because Lord Beaverbrook was in charge of producing the Spitfires, and he increased the production in the Battle of Britain, and that's what they say won the war. So it's so cool. He asked everyone in England and Britain to donate any scrap of metal they could to build these warplanes, and here we are today. So let's give this a try. This is yakiniku, where you grill your own meat and vegetables at the table. They said all the meat is ready to eat raw. So this is the lamb. Just kidding. Oh my God. That must have been the Wagyu beef.
Full pistachios, wild strawberry ice cream with calamansi, and wild strawberries topped up with cotton candy.
That's a lot to memorize.
Yeah.
This is the cloud. Look at that heavenly pistachio base, cloudy cotton candy, but you guys say candy floss, which is a little weird. Oh my gosh, this is a foodie dessert. If you love a lot of things hit in your mouth at once, sounded really bad. But this is really good. This is, trust me. Okay, I'm off to the pool to take footage because I know there's no guests at this time. And I have like a 10-minute window, and I'm literally walking in a dress that has no slit. So if you're a woman, you know I'm limited. I'm now walking uphill. This is battle, ladies. I just hope you guys all appreciate the footage that you are about to see of the pool. Unfortunately, they had started taking the cushions off the chairs, and I thought it would be best to come back tomorrow morning, but I'll show you the indoor pool. Okay, we got the pool footage. I must say, I cannot believe the amount of support I've had from the beginning in my first few videos. The amount of support has meant the world to me, and I did not expect it. Reading your comments is literally the highlight of my day, so thank you so much. It's been hard to decide my favorite moment here, but I would say it's between the air balloon dining, which was absolutely fabulous, love the food and the experience, and just sitting here out in the back of the house, which actually used to be the front, by the way. So where you drive in, that used to be the back where the bar was and the garden, and then this area used to be the front where people pull up because it's so grand and ornate and the huge arches, but now it's the back, and you're just sitting here having a drink, looking at this one-of-a-kind view. There's half a moon and the sun setting, and it just makes you contemplate life, and I feel so grateful, and it's just one of those things that gets you in the feels. So I hope you're okay with that answer. The next day I was finally able to get some awesome pool footage. This is the kids' pool right next to the main pool. The pools are saltwater, so no chlorine, and they are also heated. So even if it's cold outside, you're not gonna feel cold in the pool. They also have a bar. The most popular drink is a margarita, and I love this cute ice cream trolley. If guests don't want to lounge by the pool, there are more private areas where you can soak in the sun and the views. So what is the category for Beaverbrook? And finally, is this luxurious estate your hotel? Make sure you don't miss my other videos in this countryside hotel series. And if you're into new city hotels, check out my channel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more.